You need to upgrade your clan boss team immediately if you're running Helicath. Let's go. This team is ridiculous. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here, clan boss. You know how we do around here. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button because this video is going to be crazy. Okay, apparently a lot of people, maybe not a lot, apparently a few people are running teams similar to this, and wowzers, everybody just needs to know about this team. I have championed and piloted and built the Helicrusher team on so many people's accounts, and it is like the best clan boss team, especially if you're transitioning from Nightmare to Ultra Nightmare, because the requirements are so low. You don't need high speeds, you don't need crazy champions, it's such an accessible team, and tons of people have it. So anyway, once you have built that team, and then you get a little bit better gear and a couple more champions, you can upgrade to this team, and I am so excited to share that with you guys. So let me pull that up, and we'll go over that with you. So here we have the, wait, what are we calling this team? Oh yes, easy, Hellseeker. I don't know if that's the best name. I'm seeking the opposite direction, but for this team, we can call it the Hellseeker, I suppose. This team combines the ideas of the Bat Eater team. I think it should be Hell Eater, but that's just me. I might, that's probably what the title will be. But, anyway, so we have Helicath and Seeker is the combo here, okay? And then the third champion you need is a block debuffs champion. Skathix will work, but then you have to avoid Spirit Affinity, because of stun targeting stuff, I guess. But ideally, we would run Sepulchre Sentinel, or Tatura would be the best spot here. If you run this team, let me know what champions you run, because I would love to have some more information about this team. This is the first I'm hearing about this team, which I'm probably super late to the party. But that's okay. This team is almost full auto, and we have only like one manual action to take. And I'm here to tell you, this is a one-key team, guys. This is a one-key team. Whereas your previous Helicrusher team was only a 2-key team, okay? So let's jump into the run before we get the builds. We are close to taking down the Void Affinity, and so we don't want to put it off and look at the builds first to, you know, put us in a bad spot. So let's jump in here. I guess we can start on full auto. Basically, we are on my dude General U's account. I'm not sure. I think he has a Kale name in game, but we're gonna let all 5 champions take a turn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I guess we let Helicath take a turn here as well. And then on Skathix's second turn here, we A1. And then we hit auto. That's what he told me. So if that is the only manual action, that's sweet. Then we just let it go. Okay, block damage is up there. That's great. When are we going to have the block debuffs? Right there. Okay, perfect. And that is a 2-turn block debuffs. And so the stun is blocked. That's lovely. And the reason why Spirit wouldn't work is because things like Tatura, you can direct the stun targeting will automatically go to Tatura because everyone else will be veiled. And I believe there are other options you can use here for block debuffs, but seeing as how I'm just learning about this team now, I'm not an expert on this team yet. But I will have a breakdown on my website, and I will update that if necessary once I gain some more information. But I'm not going to wait to share this team with you guys because it is too good. Too good. You can replace the damage dealers with any damage dealers. It does not have to be Farrakhan and Annex. It could be, because they are both great, but there are also both Spirit. And then you have Helicath, who's Spirit as well. Seeker and Helicath are non-negotiable. And as I said, for the Skathix spot, we would prefer Tatura. So if you were able to get Tatura recently, there was a tournament or something for a Tatura, then you might have one on your account. Also, he was a fusion, so you could have him from then. And finally, because he's a fusion, we all know those fusion champions tend to be higher frequency on the pull rates than some of the other champions. At least that's the way it seems. But this team is going to be great. We're already over 1 million damage per turn. Definitely need to get this on my website. Big shout out to my dude here for helping me out. I messaged him in the comments of my last video, the one about how to get legendary books. There is a gem giveaway in that video. You just go put your clan boss team in the comments. I'll try to link that video at the end of this video so that that's easy access for you guys. And then you can have access to that gem giveaway as well. I don't know when this is going to go live, so check the pinned comments on that video to see if I gave away the gems already. Because I might have to hold this off until after Christmas, now that I'm thinking about it. So my apologies. Hopefully you entered and then you won. But if not, there will be more gem giveaways in January for you guys. What I would love to know is that, do you run this team? And if so, what champions do you run? And what advice do you have? What knowledge do you have about this team that I should be sharing with other people? That's what I would love to know. And so we're going to let this play out, but the damage is looking sweet right now, guys. Absolutely sweet. One final thing to note on this team. If you can get a legendary champion in this damage dealer spot, or you can get Helicath with the Brimstone blessing, yes, we would love a legendary champion with a blessing in this team. It would add a ton of damage, and so think about that when you're composing your own version of this team. If you were to build this team, what damage dealers would you put in this team? Ninja will not work in this setup as far as I know. But what other champions would you put in this team? I would love to hear from you on that topic. So let me be right back, and we will see the amazing damage on this team. And there we have the 1 key. Let's go. We still got 3 turns left to add some more damage. I think some additional changes to this team could give us even more damage. But honestly, like the speeds on this team, the champions that you can use, I think that this is the most easily accessible team to 1 key Ultra Nightmare. I really do. And I hope that this is going to serve you well when you build this on your own account or you share it with somebody else who could use it. I'm just very, very excited to bring this to the community right now. So anyway, we are finishing up here at the end of the run. And then I'm going to share the speed ranges and the builds with you. And we're going to break it all down. Super pumped about it. So, what are we going to finish at? 74 million damage. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we have 13 million from Helicath, 14 million from Seeker, 5 from Skathix, 16 from Farrakhan, and 24 from Anax. I feel like that is an insane damage output. I'm so excited to share this team with you guys. Let's break down the speed ranges and the builds right now. All right, so over here we have Helicath at 226, but he can be anywhere between 220 and 238. You're going to open A2, priority 1 on A1. The Seeker, let me click down here. The Seeker is 224, but he can be 218 to 237. No priorities there. The Skathix is 213, but he can be 206 to 218, and that can be any 4-turn block debuffs champion. And then we open A1, and then we priority 1 on the A3. Farrakhan is 186, and he can be anywhere from 182 to 191. Both of the DPS champions are the same speed range, 182 to 191. And that's whatever priorities that you want. These are what we chose for this team. Same speed range here, 182 to 191. And no priorities chosen for Anax. We just let him do what he wants to do. You can see in all these builds that we have crit rate, crit damage, we have accuracy. So let's take a look at the builds specifically. All right, so here we have the Helicath build, and you can see utilizing some 5-star gear on the account here. Total stats is going to be approximately 100, 200, almost 5,000 defense, accuracy, all of those things. That's a great build. On Anax, we're going to have some good damaging stats here. 100, 228, 229 accuracy, 4,000 attack here, which definitely could be higher. We are kind of in some mismatching gear here also, so I think honestly these builds could be improved. We have Skathix, who is almost in a toxic set. I'm guessing we filled the debuff bar, so we did not need the toxic set here. He does not have good multipliers. You'll need to worry about crit rate or crit damage on him, just getting him to the appropriate speed. Okay, we have Seeker here, who can do a lot of damage, okay? A lot of damage. He's got 4K attack, which is actually pretty good for Seeker. He has a low base attack, but good multipliers. Reasonable output here for crit rate and crit damage. We have Farrakhan, who is in a lot of perception sets with his gear, so that we can hit the accuracy requirements. He only needs to be 220, 230 accuracy for clan boss, but he's got a really nice 5K attack here. Pretty solid build here. I'd like a little bit more crit damage if we could, but Farrakhan is a really high damage output. All right, now going over the masteries briefly. Everyone is fully booked, of course, but here we have the masteries for Helicath. We have the masteries for Anax. We needed some accuracy masteries over here to help out as well. Plus, I love Master Hexer in clan boss scenarios. We have Skathix over here, counterattack masteries, since he doesn't really do any debuffs that are important. Same thing with Seeker. And then we have Farrakhan, getting those accuracy masteries in there again. If you need to hit the speeds, you can always take Lore of Steel, but the speed range is pretty low here, so he opted for a slightly higher chance to get his abilities off. Maybe this happens once or twice per fight. And then the blessings. We have Phantom Touch, Cruelty, which is really great, and Phantom Touch. Again, we would love to have the, let's see, where is it? The Brimstone Blessing on Helicath, or a legendary champion with that. So what do you think of this team? The Hellseeker team, man, I am so impressed by this team. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tell me all about your version of this team, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to my dude, General U, for letting me on your account to share this team with everyone. And I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you guys later.